Just so you know, this is a roundup of the biggest highlights from the Netflix Tudum 2025 event. We're talking trailers, announcements, and sneak peeks for upcoming seasons and movies. Excited about what's coming? What are you most hyped for? Drop it in the comments below. Copyright Netflix. The clock is ticking down to an epic showdown as Squid Game gears up for its grand finale. Netflix dropped the Season 3 trailer at Tudum 2025, and it's official. This will be the last season of the global phenomenon. Lee Jung-jae returns as our favorite survivor Seong-ji-hun, facing off once more against Lee Byung-hun's enigmatic frontman in a final high-stakes game that promises to push the limits of desperation and hope. The show's trademark mix of suspense, social satire, and jaw-dropping twists is on full display, all backed by those cheery, haunting childhood tunes we've come to dread and love. With new perilous challenges and old scores to settle, Squid Game is coming to a dramatic close on June 27, 2025, only on Netflix. Brace yourself for one last dose of red light, green light, and remember, in this final round there can only be one winner. Copyright Netflix. Break out your magnifying glass and southern drawl. Benoit Blanc is back on the case, y'all. Wake Up Dead Man, a Knives Out mystery is the third installment of Rian Johnson's whodunit saga, and it's bringing a whole new, murderer's row of suspects to the party. Daniel Craig returns as the charmingly quirky Detective Blanc, this time surrounded by a star-studded ensemble that might just steal the show from him. Seriously, when you've got legends like Glenn Close and Josh Brolin, plus Mila Kunis and Jeremy Renner in one movie, you know you're in for a treat. The exclusive sneak peek unveiled at Tudum gave us a taste of the film's darker tone, think less donut holes and more coffin clues, all while keeping that sly humor fans love. The mystery officially unravels on December 12, 2025, when Wake Up Dead Man hits Netflix. Sharpen those knives and wits, because this case promises twists that even Blanc might need a second helping of gravy to digest. Copyright Netflix. Ahoy, Straw Hats, prepare to say, hiya, to the cutest doctor in all the seas. The One Piece live-action crew sailed into Tudum 2025 with a treasure chest of Season 2 news, capped off by our very first look at Tony Chopper. Yes, the beloved reindeer boy hybrid, and resident medic of the Straw Hat Pirates, is officially making his live-action debut, and he's every bit as adorable as you imagined. Star Iñaki Godoy, who plays Luffy, and his co-stars were on hand to unveil a brief sneak peek, which showed Chopper's big blue hat and even bigger personality entering the fray. Fan-favorite Chopper will be brought to life with the help of voice actress Michaela Hoover, ensuring he loses none of his kawaii charm. While we'll have to wait a bit longer to see him in action, Season 2 isn't setting sail on Netflix until 2026, this early glimpse has us grinning like Luffy on meat night. Trust us, the Going Merry just got a whole lot cuter. Copyright Netflix. You might want to grab a torch and pitchfork, not out of anger, but to light your way through Guillermo del Toro's beautifully gothic vision of Frankenstein. The Oscar-winning filmmaker has finally brought Mary Shelley's classic monster to life on his own terms, and the first teaser trailer is downright electrifying. It's alive. In a special message at Tudum, star Jacob Elordi, who portrays the infamous creature, greeted fans, setting the stage for director Guillermo del Toro to unveil his passion project alongside cast members Oscar Isaac and Mia Goth. Isaac takes on the role of Dr. Victor Frankenstein, whose hubris sets terrible events in motion, while Goth adds her eerie grace to the ensemble in an undisclosed role. The teaser is brimming with Del Toro's signature touches, think haunting visuals, a few well-placed heartstrings, and probably a clockwork gadget or two, giving us goosebumps without showing too much. This long-awaited adaptation stalks onto Netflix in November 2025, promising a monster story that's just as likely to make us cry as it is to scare us. Start warming up your vocal cords now for an obligatory "It's Alive" when the full trailer drops. Copyright Netflix. Time to dust off those putters and work on your swing, because Happy Gilmore is back, and he hasn't mellowed one bit. The first trailer for Happy Gilmore 2 premiered at Tudum with Adam Sandler returning as the eponymous hockey player turned golfer, ready to wreak havoc on the links once more. In true Sandman fashion, he's brought along some famous friends for the sequel's wild ride. Comedy legends like John Lovitz and beloved character actors, did someone say Carl Weathers? Oh wait, he's busy in the Star Wars universe, pop up alongside fresh faces such as Ethan Kotowski of Shameless fame. The footage is packed with Easter eggs for die-hard fans. Yes, Happy still has a wicked slap shot and an anger management problem, and no, Shooter McGavin hasn't changed his diet of last place humble pie. With outrageous cameos and a hearty dose of 90s sports comedy nostalgia, the film looks set to tap it in for a new generation. Happy Gilmore 2 tees off on Netflix on July 25, 2025, so get your popcorn, and maybe a helmet, ready for another round of no-holds-barred golf mayhem. Copyright Netflix. The Upside Down is calling one last time, and it conveniently wants to crash our holiday season. The cast of Stranger Things took the Tudum stage to drop the big news we've all been waiting for. Season 5 finally has a release date, actually, 3 of them, and will mark the end of the beloved series. In a heartfelt reunion, Finn Wolfhard, Noah Schnapp, and Caleb McLaughlin hyped up the crowd in person, while Millie Bobby Brown and Gaten Matarazzo chimed in via video to reminisce and reveal the schedule for the final showdown. The epic 5th season will roll out in 3 parts. Volume 1 arrives with 4 episodes on November 26, 2025, Volume 2 drops 3 episodes on December 25, 2025, and the grand finale episode bows on December 31, 2025. Who needs New Year's fireworks when you can have Demogorgons, right? Each batch of episodes goes live at 5 p.m. Pacific Time, so fans worldwide can ring in the holidays and the new year by binge-watching the end of an era. It's equal parts exciting and bittersweet, but one thing's certain, 11, Mike, and the gang are poised to go out with a bang that would make a Hawkins 4th of July look tame. Copyright Netflix. Wednesday Addams is back, and she's as delightfully morbid as ever, and apparently has had quite the summer vacation. At Tudum 2025, Netflix pulled back the black curtain on the first 6 minutes of Wednesday Season 2, giving fans a macabre sneak peek at our favorite goth sleuth's next chapter. The exclusive clip, introduced on stage by Wednesday's on-screen family, including Jenna Ortega, Luis Guzman, and even Uncle Fester himself, Fred Armisen, shows that an eventful summer hasn't dulled our heroine's wit or penchant for sharp objects. In fact, the opening scene finds Wednesday in the middle of a mystery that's only getting more twisted, and of course, she handles it with deadpan charm and a raised eyebrow, but that's not all. In a show-stopping surprise, pop icon Lady Gaga made an appearance at Tudum to announce she's joining Season 2 in a top-secret role. Little monsters meet Addams monsters, anyone? The new season will creep onto Netflix in 2 parts, Part 1 on August 6, 2025 and Part 2 on September 3, 2025, meaning your late summer is about to get a lot spookier. Time to start snapping twice. Wednesday's almost here. Copyright Netflix. Get ready for some buddy cop chaos with a South Beach twist. Matt and Ben are at it again. Longtime pals Matt Damon and Ben Affleck have teamed up for The Rip, a gritty Miami crime thriller that got its first big spotlight at Tudum 2025. In true Tudum fashion, their reveal was anything but ordinary. The duo crashed the stage in full police gear only to find Cookie Monster from Sesame Street raiding their green room cookies, leading to a hilarious apology and snack break that had the audience roaring. Once the cookie dust settled, Damon and Affleck, joined by co-stars like Stephen Yeun and Tiana Taylor, introduced a pulse-pounding teaser for The Rip, promising intense action, moral dilemmas, and that unmistakable Damon-Affleck chemistry we've loved since Good Will Hunting. The teaser itself was so exclusive it's, fittingly, under lock and key now. But here's what we know. Directed by Joe Carnahan, The Rip follows a crew of Miami cops who discover millions in cash at a derelict stash house, testing their loyalties in a high-stakes game of finders keepers with dangerous consequences. Mark your calendars for January 16, 2026, because that's when The Rip blasts onto Netflix. If you've ever wanted to see Batman and Jason Bourne as badge partners turning Miami upside down, well, this is the popcorn flick for you. Copyright Netflix.